Make a U-turn in 1,000 feet. Slight left. Take the next left. Sharp left. Turn right on. Continue on in a quarter mile. At the light in 600 feet. Turn right on.
You have reached your destination.
Yup. Okay, well, I'm gonna take out the steering wheel clamp and yada yada. I took a second to sweep out all of this upper shelf stuff, and I want to say again just how much I've got in this car versus what I have in my Roadster. My Roadster had a lot of rimpled up, dimpled up upper shelf metal here, and some spots I just couldn't get to. This one also has spots I can't get to, like in here. But big deal, I've got myself a sandblaster, so I'm going to make a point to get all that crap down. There's a body number, and you'll see here and here the same box. So one can go right-hand drive, left-hand drive based off of this. The right-hand drives have this blocked up and vice versa. So on my Roadster, I just made one, and it looked pretty. Yes, it did. So, down there, I'm going to take those two apart. I'm going to wedge open that that clamp and pull out the entire drive shaft. God dang it, steering column. Easy. Did this on my Roadster too. And obviously, this is a left-hand drive. There it goes into the rack, and the rack does its thing and steers the car, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, and I say, God damn it, with some fucking vehemence, my camera didn't record what I thought I was recording. So, I like this look, and I think I'm going to have my car jacked up like this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, ropes held. I had to make this one a little bit shorter, but that was no big deal. You can see that I could make the rear one a little shorter as well. I've got some maneuvering to do, but no big deal. And there she blows. Lots of work to do. What I'm going to do is more or less put the frame kind of jacked a little bit one way or the other while I build the movable thing there. I'm happy to see brake lines already routed. I'm happy to see other stuff that's not in bad condition. I'm happy to see big deal, some dents I gotta fix out, but that's not tough. And on and on. Oh yeah. Let's look at I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna pause. Alright, body's off. Nicely done by that, and I may need John to help me put it back up on a stilt. So, let's start in over here, and let's zoom in a little bit. All right, rust. Big deal. Kind of figured it would happen that way. Rust a little bit. It looks like, to my trained and jaundiced eye, that this entire piece was new from whoever manufactured it. And I say that because of these breather holes and the way that they're dimpled out, lightning holed out. Okay. That's it so far. Let me zoom out and let's take a look at the engine bay. More rust. No shit. Expected that. And again, this isn't bad. This is not surface. This is surface rust. It is not cancer. All of this is a day's work, which might be tomorrow. I don't know. Day's work worth of de-rustification, or so. And if you're a follower of mine on my Roadster, there was a lot of work that I had to do in here due to cancer. Jesus Christ, it was awful. I've known that I've got to redo or fix or get at the front cowl. That won't be tough. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Okay, ignore. That's rust. That's very light surface rust, so I may have done that. But ignore surface stuff. Look for cancerous stuff. That panel's brand new. I recognize that. I know it's brand new. Oh, my heart's going pitter-patter. I think I'm gonna go. Oh. Oh. Again, I say, oh, effeminately, without meaning to. Here's the deal. What I'm looking at is where the floorboard's attached to the frame. Let's call them, I don't know, floor rails or floorboard rails. There's no cancer. There's nothing missing. Look at the complete lack of pitted, destroyed, fucked up, gooned over, etc., etc. Nothing. Jesus Christ, this is nothing like this poor baby. I took a lot of love on that girl with just the frame. I mean, I had a bent frame that I fixed. I had holes in the frame and so forth. Oh, look at that. Oh, JP, shame on you. Lift up your skirt. Well, she's naked anyway, right? So who cares? Here's the engine. I'm told that the engine has been rebuilt. I see no evidence to the contrary. And there's a original generator. Paint on the spark plugs. That valve is new. I know for a fact. Well, I don't know for a fact. It sure does look new. That needs to be replaced. Like I care. I'm gonna get rid of this engine and replace it with something stronger. Because I'm me. Yeah. I think the shocks were new or rebuilt, but I can't. I'm gonna ask JP about that. Come on, hold on. I'm gonna move this out. Yeah. So this got dorked up. It's either a new panel or me hammering it back into place. And I'll tell you, it's going to be me hammering it back into place because I hate to replace something for just that. I may have done that by pulling the body off, but we're not going to blame me. We're going to blame somebody else who's not me. Okay, here's the only issue. Left-hand side on the frame. If you can see it, maybe you can't. You can see how it got caved in a little bit. I'm going to think long and hard about that. But whether I fix that or leave it as is, because the geometry of the frame seems to be okay. Well, there's a way of checking that. I'll do that here in a second. But caved in a little here, a little bit there, and a little bit right there. But the structure of the frame feels like it's okay. I may not fuck with this. Everything else is good to go. Now, if you recollect on my my Roadster, I had an issue with that arch that I had to fix. What was it, that arch? I forget. Doesn't matter. This thing, by the way, is going to get a tow bar, tow hitch, hidden hitch kind of a deal. I'll mock that up in a different video well in the future, of course. Yeah. Battery boxes. We're going to get rid of these battery boxes and put something bigger in. Much bigger in. one, for the storage capacity, and two, they're awful fucking tiny. So I may just cut those off and redo it. That's not tough or hard. The rear end, I'm told, has been refreshed or rebuilt, one of the two. I see no evidence against the contrary because, well, I'm basing that on how new the pumpkin looks versus everything else. Everything else is dusty, so don't judge off of that. But look at the lack of rust. Look at the complete lack of rot. Look at the lack of Groove Guy having to work another year and a half to fix all this shit. Honestly, all of that rust repair on the innards, rust removal of the innards on that sucker, that's 2 days of hard work. Getting the red off mechanically with a orbital sander or something, that's another day. That's not tough. Fixing the front cowl or replacing it. You know, I've got, if you count an 8-hour day, I've got maybe a week of prep work on that sucker to do. JP, the guy that sold me this, you handed me a gem, man. I am just tickled fucking pink. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, anybody who wants a B-Series engine, it's going to be up for sale here soon. I thought I would give it a shot, see if it would, see what the compression is, and make a video of that. I may just do that separately. So...